You're standing in the checkout line, nothing fancy in the cart, groceries you've bought 100 times, milk, eggs, something quick for dinner because you're tired. The total pops up. You pause. Not because you can't pay it, but because it feels heavier than it should. You swipe your card anyway. You always do. And as you walk to your car, there's this quiet thought you don't say out loud. I make more money than I used to. So why does everything still feel tight? That moment, right there, that's the one so many people carry around silently. It's not panic. It's not irresponsibility. It's confusion mixed with guilt. Because you did what you were told. You worked harder. You earned more. You moved up. And yet the relief never showed up. Most people assume this means they're bad with money, or undisciplined, or that they missed some secret lesson everyone else learned. But something bigger is happening. Let's talk about the part no one explains well. Progressive income tax sounds fair on paper, and in many ways, it is. The idea is simple. As you earn more, higher portions of your income are taxed at higher rates. Here's the part that messes with people emotionally. Your entire income doesn't jump to a higher tax rate, but the new dollars you earn often do. So the raise you were excited about, it doesn't land the way you expect. In fact, for many people, that extra income is taxed at the highest rate they've ever paid. There's a statistic that surprises almost everyone the first time they hear it. For middle-income earners, the marginal tax rate on raises and bonuses can be 2 to 3 times higher than the effective rate on their overall income, which means your brain celebrates the raise, but your bank account barely feels it. That gap is where frustration grows. And here's the emotional reaction. People rarely say out loud, if this is what earning more feels like, what's the point? That thought doesn't mean you're lazy. It means you're human. Because effort is supposed to feel rewarding, not confusing. Now layer this on top of everything else. Payroll, taxes, health insurance premiums that quietly rise with income, student loan payments tied to earnings, childcare costs that phase out assistance as you earn more. This is what creates the trap. Not a single tax, not a single mistake, but a stack of systems that all take a little more as you move up. Economists call this the effective marginal burden. Most people just feel it as exhaustion, and when people don't have language for it, they blame themselves. They say things like, I should be saving more. I must be doing something wrong. I don't deserve to complain. But this isn't about discipline. It's about math meeting psychology. Here's a mind-bending fact that rarely makes headlines. For many households, earning an extra $10,000 can result in only $5,000 to $6,000 actually being usable once taxes and phase-outs are accounted for. That's not a motivation problem. That's a design problem. Once you see that, the story changes. The goal stops being earn more at any cost and becomes earn smarter, keep more, protect energy. That shift alone can lower stress. One powerful change is separating gross progress from real progress. Gross progress is the headline number, the raise, the salary, the promotion. Real progress is what stays, what compounds, what supports your life. When you start measuring success by what you keep, not just what you earn, disappointment loses its grip. Another shift is understanding timing. Not all income is equal. A dollar earned through overtime doesn't behave the same as a dollar earned through long-term planning. Bonuses, side income, and raises all interact with taxes differently depending on when and how they hit. People who feel calm about money aren't necessarily earning more. They're often just aligning income with intention. And the third shift is the most freeing one. You stop asking, why can't I get ahead? And start asking, where is my progress getting absorbed? That question doesn't carry shame, it carries curiosity, and curiosity leads to clarity. Here's something else most people don't realize. The tax system wasn't designed to feel intuitive. It wasn't designed to feel emotionally rewarding. It was designed to collect revenue efficiently. So when your feelings don't match your effort, that doesn't mean you failed. It means you're noticing reality. And noticing reality is powerful. Because once you understand the trap, You stop running harder inside it. You start making choices that support your life, not just your income. And I want to say this clearly. If earning more hasn't brought the peace you expected, you are not broken. You are responding logically to a system that doesn't explain itself. You're not behind. You're not irresponsible. You're not missing some secret everyone else has. You're simply waking up to how the game actually works.